Hello, everybody! We're mostly doing this for people that we know. So hello, everybody, friends and family. But for those who don't know us, I'm Tracy and...
I'm Ian.
And today is the 14th of January and we're...
2026.
And we're about to do a crazy thing, which is put our backpacks on our backs and go to Southeast Asia for 4 months. So today's the day. Actually, you can probably see from behind us that it's not come without some element of planning. We've been planning it for, well, actually years.
Yeah,
but
post-it notes and everything.
Yeah, and a big map with all the different places we want to go to. But yeah, I mean, it's really, so Ian's done Southeast Asia before, lived there. I've never done any travelling. You know, we're sort of doing this later in life than most people. And I think that's brought with it some quite interesting challenges. We've got grown-up children, as most of you know, in their 20s. And so leaving them is not easy. But anyway, yeah, we're off. What else is useful to say?
Well, we haven't said where we're going. We're going to Singapore today, catching the train in half an hour. And then we're going to Cambodia, spend a bit of time there. We're going to go from south to north Vietnam, down through Laos, into Thailand. And if time permits, we're going to go into Malaysia and then back to Singapore. Back here for, in May? Something in May, the Ides of May, I don't know.
So you can tell he's done the planning. And actually, we had to.
Did you know any of that?
Because it's yeah. One of the funny things about doing this later in life, as we are, is that I'm an absolute lover of HRT, and actually, we were going to do Malaysia before we were going to go over and do Cambodia, but there are limits about how much medication you can take, so that sort of adjusted our itinerary a bit. Yeah, do you want to? I'm just going to show you our packing because this was a big thing that we struggled to decide what to do. So I'm going to take you for a little walk. Hold on. Let's turn. Oh yeah, here they are. It looks a bit dark out here. So we ummed and ahed about what to do, and we were going to go with the Osprey, Fairpoint and Fairviews that were 70 litres that had a separate little back day pack that went on them. But actually what we've gone for is the Fairpoint and Fairview. So the Fair, I think it's the Fairview is the ladies' cut and the Fairpoint is the men's cut. So we're actually taking 40 litres, and then a day pack. This is my little lot, and this is Ian's little lot. Not the blue one, just those. And actually, it's been space and weight. We were toying with trying to get the 40 litre bags to be our hold bags, but with limitations on fluids and liquids that there are still, and weight. Actually, we could make it the dimensions work, but it was a bit heavy, so we're going with those.
You're only allowed 7 kilos, which when you consider the bag is nearly 2 kilos, doesn't leave you very much space to put anything else.
We did a test pack and it was tantalising because we were like hovering at 7, so it's like, oh, should we really try and make it happen? But for you know, for the slight inconvenience, I think you were a bit more worried about the security of them, weren't you? That we're less likely to lose them if we have them with us. But we're going to do a direct flight, so we're going to go from Heathrow to Singapore. Trailfinders were really helpful actually. We've done loads of research and all of the things that you can book on the internet, which is what we'd intended to do. But having spoken to Trailfinders, they actually really helped us. So yeah, we're going from Heathrow direct to Singapore, 8:30 flight, which is really nice. So we're hoping that we might sleep through some of it. And then the other thing that Trailfinders helped us understand was that if you wanted to come back at a different time, you have to get a specific type of ticket, or else you just have to buy a ticket again. And conscious that 4 months is a long time and things can happen between now and then. And you know, we might decide we need to come back for whatever reasons, that we can do that. Although I think Ian was probably thinking more like, oh, maybe we could stay longer. But anyway, we'll see, won't we? So we're going to share these mostly, as I say, with family and friends. We're not going to put stuff on social media, but we are going to put them on YouTube. So just in case people are picking them up from YouTube and are interested in what it's like to go backpacking in Southeast Asia when you're nearly 50 and just turned 60, do by all means look at what we're up to. Cheers.
Bye.